Yeah, 11.6. Yeah, not a bad season, not a bad return. Look, the stats don't lie.
No, but Andy made these questions so that his average would be up on the screen for everyone to see once more. So I think that says it all.
Crap.
You've taken more wins than me, so I've got to say yes.
You can't argue with the stats, but no.
I'd say his bowling's better than his batting at the moment, so yes.
All I can say is shit gets wicket.
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. So see if we can do it again next year. Then we'll talk. Well, I'm not really convinced about his bowling. Just come back with next year, but honestly, if I really had to think about it, my bowling actually better than his. So.
Well, the run's on the board, Millsy. Well done, mate.
I don't know who Andy Mills is.
Obviously, Dunstan Shield has dropped a grade or two since I played about 6 years ago, so his bowling's probably average.
He bowls to the left, he bowls to the right, Andy Mills, his bowling is shite.
Very good, as organised as ever. And Jesse brings great enthusiasm behind the barbecue as well. Not to forget Dougie on the weekends too does a terrific job.
You will note that on a Thursday night it takes a crew of thousands to do what I do on a Sunday night by myself.
Look, yeah, okay, serviceable. I think that they needed a bit of organisation. Once they got going, they were fantastic. So I'd like to thank Tom for all his efforts, and also Greg Lister. Pete Jago probably did it twice, so we can't count him in the mix.
So Tommy, when he wants to be here, does a decent job, but he's either in Thailand, Kuala Lumpur or Heidelberg Golf Course, so I wouldn't actually include him in the stat.
Bloody good. Jess does a good job every week.
Yeah, good. Wish they brought back the chicken snitties back, though.
It's been good, but there's been a lack of schnitzel.
Good, just no chicken schnitzel.
Well, to be honest, a burger's a burger, a sausage is a sausage. They're all as good as each other. Like, doesn't matter who does it, they're still cooked the same.
They've had burner issues. Lack of burners this year, and it's really setting back. Jago's a poser, though. All Jago's are posers, so...
Oh, look, a bit inconsistent. I've done a couple. I know Tommy's been in there too. We try hard, but we're no Gaz, let's be honest.
Yeah, they all did well. I did miss the schnitzels on a Thursday night and the sort of casual racism that Gaz sort of brings.
I thought they did a terrible job this year, and Gaz should be back.
Without Johnny being here, they've obviously, dropped a grade. There's no more tomatoes.
I think the burgers and snags have been exquisite this season. One little blunder when the burgers were frozen. Tommy's fault, not anyone else's. Other than that, fantastic.
It would have to be Meshi. He convinced me to bat him at 3 in a couple of one-dayers. And let's just say his batting's confined to the nets.
Gotta be Sydney.
Oh, Lockie Street for sure.
Lockie Street.
Ben Warner, all he does is want to hit everything out of the park.
I'd have to say Max Shuttleworth. He always just tonks everything.
Oh, I'd have to be Rowdy. He bats so much differently the way he bats in a game.
I'd say Watto. I really like Watto in the nets.
Either Millsy or A. Townsend.
Ryan Arians just middles everything.
Ryan Arians creams a netball.
Harry Crollers.
Probably Harry Crollers, actually. He smokes him in the nets.
Oh, it's got to be Willow. Plays all the shots.
I get them all out, so there's not really any standouts.
I'd have to say Gav Mack, if it's pitched in his half. Anything that's bouncing above his waist, he cannot handle.
Anyone over 6'3" who cribs about a metre.
Selection night on a Thursday, Mickey Lou to the captain. Very quick.
Oh, Mickey Lou. If you can bowl 148 in the nets and 120 in a game, you've got to be the best net bowler.
Be Michael Lou.
It's gotta be Louis. Michael Lou, yeah.
Mickey Lou.
Harry Crothers doesn't mind a short ball.
Young Joshy. Left-hander fella with a cap. Josh, my good friend Josh.
My son, Sam, he bowls probably twice as fast as what I see him bowl out here.
I'd have to say Harry Crothers, because he got me out the bastard.
Sam Townsend.
You go Sammy Townsend. He gets up and about it.
Sammy Townsend. Tears in, like it.
Probably Millsy would be the best net bowler as well, because he bowls at about 7 o'clock when it's pitch black.
I reckon Jesse's had quite a few.
Yeah, this is Truman Pills from Austria, like 1700s brewery. They win all the purity awards, so it's quite clear. All right, now, believe it or not, it's all about the pour, okay?
Jesse McLaren.
Look, the whole beer lesson thing with Jesse was sort of nice. I mean, look, I must admit, for a guy that works in advertising, I feel like I'm in an ad most of the time. He sold the red wine.
This is the best red. I love this red.
He sold the champagne.
It's a 93 vintage.
And he sold the beer.
Give a little bit of...
Matty McIntosh will be up there with, you can't go past Jesse though. His 3 a.m. sessions, no one beats him.
Now, notes, little hints of honey, bit of citrus.
Jesse, you make a beer elegant.
You really do.
Oh, no, thank you. That could happen.
That I've seen, Matthew McIntosh.
Matty McIntosh is.
Matty McIntosh, I'll give him that award.
Probably Matty McIntosh, hands down, I reckon.
I go Matty McIntosh.
I'd say Dougie or Boise, head-to-head Bob. Dougie gets him on the line.
I reckon, if I was to think about it, I'd reckon Doug.
Well, I think it's a tough race to get the most consumed beers. Probably first half of the season there's a few candidates, but since it's gone up to $5, it's gone.
I'd say Tank.
I reckon Tanker goes all right. He's a good man, Tanker.
Close one between Matty Mac and Slug. Those guys have had some big Thursday night sessions.
Slug.
Campbell Gowers.
Be a three-way tie between myself, McLaren, and probably Matty Mac.
It's probably between me and Boise.
I don't remember much of last Saturday night, so it won't be that one.
The reverse draw, seeing Harry Crothers' face when his number didn't get read out at the end.
Was the reverse draw. I think it was a great night. A lot of fun, a lot of extra people. Well done.
The reverse draw was a really fun night, I reckon.
Pink Stumps was a huge hit. So yeah, definitely Pink Stumps.
Pink Stumps, great day for the club. Partners were welcome.
Have to be Pink Stumps Day, though the reverse raffle was pretty good.
Pink Stumps Day a couple of weeks ago was just a ripper.
I think Bogan Bingo. Yeah, Bogan Bingo. But having said that, that's my favourite. But the most memorable, even though I wasn't here for the whole time, was Pink Stumps Day.
Loved Bogan Bingo.
Bogan Bingo.
Bogan Bingo, without a shadow of a doubt. Nothing better than a 15-hour session.
Had to be Bogan Bingo. It's just a large night.
Yeah, Bogan Bingo.
Bogan Bingo. Only because I won King Bogan just out of the blue.
Definitely Christmas party.
This one, right now. So the...
Where are you now?
Just at the end of year thing. Yeah, you know. Yeah, Silly Saturday. Yeah, that one.
Well, that's a deep question. Probably Doug and Ellie for cooking the barbecues every Sunday night.
I wouldn't be one person, but probably Dougie, Ali, and Boise, and anyone who helps on a Saturday with teas is fantastic.
Probably Ellie, Doug, and Boise for all the work they do on a Saturday and Sunday, setting up the tea and drinks and all that. So thank you very much.
Probably Sally, Doug, and Boise. They're here every Saturday, Sunday.
Too many people at the club to thank. Tobes on a Saturday, the guys that do the RVTs. But the one that I would say is Hef for bringing me back to the club.
Alison, she gets me home.
Good old Paul Townsend, mate. He knows why. As I look down the barrel. Good on you, mate.
I reckon Bobby always makes sure I get along better training. Really appreciate that.
There's too many people to say thank you, so I won't signal anyone out individually. The Senior Vice President has come home strongly in the last few weeks, so we'll give him an honourable mention.
Towner, for keeping me at the club, I reckon.
Probably all the ones players. They make me very happy on a Saturday.
I reckon Toby. He's really lifted his lollybag game this year.
James Watson for getting my confidence up.
I'd have to say everyone I play with, because when I've cracked the shits and really got upset, they've pulled me through and I'm better for it.
Alex Townsend, thanks for the facilities, mate. Appreciate it.
That's an interesting one. I've got to say thanks to good old Tommy. He's a good man and the club's in great shape.
Be to David Gates this year because he's stayed as far away from the club as possible.
I reckon Shane Weatherall.
Why?
He keeps me coming back.
I'd say thanks to myself because I do everything around here.
A bit left field this one, but I reckon I'd go the curator for the good decks. I don't think the ones batsmen have done it any justice this year, but they've been pretty sensational.
Definitely Harry Crothers, mate. He is going up leaps and bounds.
Probably nearly say Will Jago.
Will Townsend.
Will Townsend. He's a prodigy.
I'd say myself, averaging 11.
Watching my brother out here in the threes making his first ton.
I reckon Andy Hansen, actually. He's bowled really, really well on the ones. He's been good value around the group as well.
To be honest, I'd have to say myself, because my bowling's come a long way and I've taken the most wickets I've ever taken in an entire season.
Probably Dropey. Dropey's letting him go all right.
It's got to be Tim Alexander.
It's either Benjamin Button, aka Tim Alexander, or the Hong, who started the season in the threes and is dominating the ones.
Kieran Cowan. I reckon he really, really came into his own this year.
Matty McIntosh. He's going to win the twos batting award this year. The way he's going.
I'll give it to McBain, old Symbols. He's done well.
My allowed to say David Gates, seeing as he doesn't play anymore.
Have to be when Brad took Mon Albert apart down here and smashed a few things.
Reverse raffle. After when the raffle was finished, the dancing, and that's all I'm saying.
Pink Stumps Day. Yep. Notwithstanding that wickets were tumbling out here, the vibe around the club was amazing. I haven't experienced anything like it.
Putting on a 143 run partnership with A. Mills.
Batting with Krishna and beating the almighty Mon Albert.
It was when I nearly ran Harry out against Northbourne and Droopy gave it not out.
Nearly? Probably when we chased Mon Talbot in the one day, one down. That was a pretty good win.
I'd have to say taking 2 wickets in my 200, that was pretty special.
The Pink Stumps Past Players Day, just the fun, the laughter, everyone getting together on one day, 100 odd people here. I think we raised about $3,000 as well, so it was a cracking day.
Beating Montalbot in a one day just before Christmas was nothing better than shutting those arrogant pricks up. Well, glad you asked that. Probably Alex skinny dipping at about 3 a.m. with a Bendigo native in the pool when it was about 4 degrees in the water.
Well, they do say, what happens on cricket trip stays on cricket trip. So, I'll not name any names, but, probably the most G-rated one was someone decided to run through a hotel fence. Ironically, his last name's Gates, but,
Harry Crothers by a mile.
Harry constantly tells us, but that's unlikely, so I can't speak for any of the boys.
I'd say Harry and Matt Mac go close with the amount of stories they tell. Never see a Facebook profile, never see an Instagram profile, and never seen them in person, but they say they do very well.
Dougie, behind the bar, He's a smooth talker.
Got to be Shane Weatherall, really. You know, with all these little moments and Twitters and grinders and all this other crap he does, he's got to be up there.
They'd all like to think they were ladies' men, but I'd say still Hef.
Apart from myself, Andrew Heffen.
Shane Weatherall says he is, but the one and truly only ladies' man is Mark Thomas.
Probably Krishna Graham, after receiving some messages from him after getting Ubers to Brunswick.
Have to be Shane Weatherall again. He just has a way with ladies I just don't understand. It's great.
Sippy.
Lockie Street.
Sammy Townsend.
Formerly it was Kieran Cowan, but now it's Alex Townsend.
Slug.
Is Gavin Muckian again?
Mucko.
Will Jago. He's got a different companion on the train every morning to school, so Will.